you ever been to jail before? And I said, nope. He was like, well, you're going tonight. Damn. Hey my loves, welcome to my channel. It's your girl, the Lit Magician Goddess. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I also do private readings, pick cards, love readings. I have oracle decks on my Etsy shop. I'm also doing this little mini story time series. So if that is content that you're interested in, definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Also turn on your post notification bell so that you know every single time your girl posts a new video. Okay, so as you can see from the title of the video, we're going to be talking about the time that I got arrested. I posted this, I got a little older video on my Facebook, and a lot of people said that they wanted to hear what happened. Let me go ahead and spill the tea. For starters, I'm really chill. I'm really calm, cool, collected, real to myself. So a lot of people have a hard time envisioning me going to jail. What happened was I started dating a drug dealer in high school. Being around him, that had like a really big influence on the person that I was becoming. Very impressionable, and being around that was just like toxic. Like I said, I'm dating this dude. I'm feeling like a trap queen or whatever. Every year around my birthday, the Coastal Carolina Fair comes to our city. My birthday is on November 4th, and the fair usually comes like the end of October. My family and I had already went, but my cousins had asked me if I could go with them too. My mom was like, no, you're not going. And then my dad, being very passive and like really negotiable, he was like, man, just let her go have fun. Like, why she can't go? It's her birthday. Like, just let her go have fun. She kind of like took her foot off the brake a little bit and was like, okay, you can go, but you got to be back home by a certain time, this and that, you know, laying out the rules. I get it. I can obey. At the time, I wasn't really a troubled child, but I was getting bullied so bad at school that it seemed like I was the aggressor, but I really wasn't. I just always had to defend myself all the time. That was really why my mom was on edge about letting me do certain stuff. So my cousin comes and picks me up, and we go like 45 minutes away to Ladson to go to the fair. He lived in Lincolnville. That was like a 10-minute drive, so it didn't take him long to get there. We had decided that he was gonna be with his homeboys because there was a whole lot of them, and I was gonna be with my cousin. He didn't want to be all lovey-dovey while he with his homeboys or whatever. So we get to the fair, we having fun, eating funnel cakes, getting on rides, doing all of the normal stuff you should be doing at the fair. So then I ended up running into him. I seen he had a troubled look, and I said, what's wrong with you? Like, what's going on? Man, the cops always messing with us, man. They always think we up to no good, this and that. They keep messing with us, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that. He had locks, like long locks, and he was darker skinned. Most of them had on black that night. So at this time, it's probably like 9 o'clock. He go his separate way, I go my way. We go to get on this ride. It's called the pirate ship or whatever. It's like the big ship that goes back and forth like this. There's probably like 25 people in front of us, so maybe one more go of the ride, and then it's our turn. While we're just standing there talking and looking around and stuff, out the corner of my eye, I see a bunch of people just mixing up. I'm just like, what the heck is going on? And I look over there. Why is it my boyfriend and one of his other homeboys, they was getting jacked up by the cops and pushed out of the fair. So here come me being superwoman. I gotta go save my man. My logical and my irrational sides of my brain are like, so do we go try to save him, or do we just stay in this line? Do I mind my business, or is his business my business too? I'm a trap queen. Like, I'm a ride or die. I can't just ride or die whenever I want to. I gotta ride or die 24/7. I'm gonna go save him. I'm gonna go save my man. So I told my cousin, I gotta go. Something's happening right now. I gotta go, but I'm gonna come right back. So I don't know how everybody's fair is set up, but the way ours was, we had 3 or 4 main gates, and then there were like these other side little gates or side walkways you could go down. And the one that I was by, it had this long strip. By the time I got to the head of the long strip, they were all the way down there. I gotta save him. I'm sprinting full force. They were still kind of like, just like going at it, grabbing on his shirt and stuff. By the time I got close enough, he already had started power walking off with his homeboy. The pathway was like this, and then there was a side street, like a dirt road going like this. So they're walking down the dirt road, and I ran up to him, and I was like, what is going on? Man, them cops profiling us, man. They done kicked us out. They said we was too rowdy, we was jumping around too much, and he told me his phone was dead, so that's why he didn't like hit me up and tell me what was going on. Me and my cousin's about to get on a ride. When your phone gets charged, just hit me up and let me know that you made it home safe or whatever, since you can't come back in. But he was like, man, I didn't even get a chance to get my elephant ear or my fried Oreo. Bruh. Man, in a moment like this, all you thinking about is food. Being the simp that I am, I'm gonna just go and get you the elephant ear and the fried Oreo. Since your phone is dead, like, here's my phone. I'm gonna call my phone from my cousin's phone. Answer and let me know where you at, okay? So the distance between where I was standing with my boyfriend and the entrance to the gate was probably like 40 feet. All right, let's go. We're on a mission. We're gonna get on this ride and then I'm gonna get this food. He gonna pay me back though, cause I'm tired of spending money on him. But I'm gonna get this food and then we gonna go home. I run through the gate and I'm probably in like maybe 10 feet and all I hear is, ma'am, ma'am. And I'm just like, ain't nobody talking to me. Them cops saw me come through this gate. They saw me come through this gate to go talk to him. They're not talking to me. There was other people standing outside the gate, so there was no way that I knew he was talking to me. I hear the voice get closer behind me. Ma'am, ma'am. So I'm just like, yes? Can I help you? So I look back and this cop, who's not my complexion, comes running up behind me. The way he came up was so forceful. Like, he ran up on me and we're literally face to face, like 2 inches. Our faces are like literally right here. He's like, ma'am, ma'am, I know you heard me calling you. I was telling you the gate is closed. The gate is closed. He's spitting all on me. I'm like, sir, why are you spitting on me? I have a hand stamp. I also have the wristband. I paid to get in here. I also paid to get on all these rides for free. What is the issue? You just saw me run out here to go talk to him. Why are you in my face right now? So he gets closer. He gets closer. You need to leave. You need to leave. You cannot be in here. I already told you the gate is closed. The gate is closed. So I'm just like, okay, can you like he's getting closer. I'm like, can you like back up? Like, I already told you that I have a hand stamp and I paid to get in here. All I literally did was go to check on him and I'm going back in here to go with my cousins and get on this ride. So can you get out of my face? I'm not gonna tell you again. You need to leave. It was like 11:30 something at this point. I was like, okay, it is kind of late, so maybe the gate is closed, but the fact is you already saw me leave out the fair. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not some new random person that's just running up to the fair or whatever. I didn't have time to go to the car and get no weapon or do nothing weird. Can you just let me go back in peacefully? Like, I'm not causing a scene. I'm not trying to cause a scene, at least. He's like still getting in my face. Literally, I was bullied from the 7th grade up to the 11th grade, and I had to deal with people always in my face, picking on me about the littlest stuff, always having to have my defense up. The fact that you are provoking me right now, I don't like this. Like, I'm like, sir, I deal with this all the time. Can you back up? You are a regular person. You are a regular person that just has on uniform. That's it. I'm literally letting y'all hear how I was thinking. You're literally a regular person in uniform. Get out of my face. So the rebellious side of me was like, just turn around and keep running. Because then once you get into the crowd, you're gonna get lost in the crowd. He ain't gonna be able to find you. As he's talking, I was like, I'm about to go. And then I got into the stance like I was about to run. And I was like, you know what? Don't do it. Don't run. Just leave out the gate where you just came from and go through the main gate. Ma'am, ma'am, I told you you need to go. Man, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm literally leaving. Don't you see me turn around and leave? I'm leaving. Get out my face. I'm no longer in a running stance. I turn around to walk back towards where I just came from. Taking steps to walk out the gates. As I'm swinging my arms walking, he grabs this arm. Oh, hell no. Ma'am, I saw 12 demons. Any type of physical aggression, I literally go like blackout. This free hand right here, I hear him saying, ma'am, ma'am. I balled this fist up and I said, ming, 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 ming. The way it happened, bruh, the force of him grabbing me and I pulled away, leaned into it. This man looked so stunned, like, and I was just like, I'll beat your ass. He tussling with me. I'm like smushing him in the face. I slapped him a couple of times. He like did, I guess, something they learned in self-defense class or something. He was able to grab his little walkie-talkie thing. He was like, I need backup, I need backup. And I was like, you need backup? Oh, I need to run. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I know there's a pathway. Like, I can cut through the woods and get to the interstate, and then I can just cut across and get to where he used to live. I just need him to get off of me so I can run. And he was the only cop that was guarding that gate. So it was literally just me and him fighting. And I think he knew if I got away, they was not gonna be able to get me. At this point, he has some grip on my arm and I'm literally like, get off of me. Then I look and here comes 6 other cops.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Why are there 6 cops? Bruh, I gotta figure something out. I gotta run, cause oh my gosh, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. I just hit this man, but he provoked me. I gotta figure something out. So the other cop comes, he bum rushes me. I'm still fighting all of them. I'm just like, get off of me. Get off of me. Somehow, just like a group, we just started moving and we moved closer to the gate. And once we did, this big cop, who I don't even know where he came from, he was like the Incredible Hulk. He breaks through the group, grabs me, okay? And with all his force, slams me up against the truck that they had right there. And I'm just like, ugh. So they got my hands behind my back already. It was like a force like this, and then the dude that had my hands, he like dropped me on the ground. Boom, boom. Okay, so now I'm eating hay and dirt and grass. I was just having a clear vision of where I was gonna run, and now I'm on the ground. One of them puts their knee in my back hard, and he was like, what the hell were you thinking? And then the other cop was like, clearly she wasn't thinking at all. Shut up, I was thinking. You shouldn't have been provoking me, because I told you I was leaving and I was leaving peacefully. And here you go, trying to instigate some stuff. You wanted something. You trying to meet your end of the year quota. That's what you're trying to do? I'm going off on them. So my head is down enough to where it's in the dirt, but I can still like raise my gaze up a little bit. And as I do, I can see a bunch of different feet just walking. And here I see from the right side, my boyfriend's feet. And he's like, what'd she do? What'd she do? Why y'all got her, man? Let her go. And the cop was like, you better leave. You better leave right now if you don't want no trouble. They start talking to me and stuff, asking me questions, and I'm thinking in my head like, don't say anything to them. So then one of the cops, he seemed like the level-headed one, trying to figure out, why are you doing the stuff that you're doing? Are you a troubled child? Like, so I tell him I'm there with my cousin. I just started applying for colleges. I'm really a good student. Like, I'm a straight A student. Today is my birthday, and at this time it was after midnight, so I'm technically 18 at this point. He was like, okay, I'm gonna see what I can do. So I see them get the little pad out, and I'm thinking, okay, you know, people get tickets all the time. He kneels down beside me. Here's the ticket that you're gonna get. You definitely just assaulted a cop, but because you just told me that you're in school, you have straight A's, I'm gonna knock you with disorderly conduct. He rips the ticket, he folds it up, and he sticks it in my jacket pocket. So then they finally take their knee out my back, stand me up. We're just gonna put these cuffs on you and put you inside the car while we put all your information in the computer. It won't be long. If you've never been in a cop car, you don't have no leg room. Okay, so I'm in there like, and let me just put my feet up on the seat and my hands behind my back. I'm looking around. Where's my boyfriend? He has my phone. My boyfriend comes running up to the window, and I was like, call my mama. Call my mom. Look at my phone. It's under mom. So a different cop gets inside the car. He sits in there and slams the door, and he looks back and he says, you ever been to jail before? And I said, nope. He's like, well, you're going tonight.
Damn.
I ain't getting out. I'm literally sitting in the back of the cop car thinking of everything that he's doing wrong. First of all, he ain't have no seatbelt on. Second of all, he was eating while he was driving, and he was speeding. He was going like 110. I'm docking all of this, sir. You are endangering my life right now. I'm gonna sue y'all when I get out of here. That was the quickest ride I've ever had to anywhere. That man got to the jailhouse so dang on quick. So they type in a little code, then the little garage door comes up, and they drive you up in there, and he parks, and then he opened the door and he said, get out. I was like, get out. He walked me up to this back door, type in the code, and this is where you get processed. So I'm standing there and I'm just like, man, I know y'all ain't got me in this smelly jail, bruh. And right after I got in, this white girl comes in behind me. I'm just like, so what you in here for? And she was like, they was checking cars at the end of the party, and they just told me I had to come. Girl, what? And then here come the cop being nosy. She's in here for prostituting. Oh my God. Oh. She was like, officer, can you pull my shirt up? Her chests were basically hanging out. And the officer looked at her and he laughed and he walked off. And I was like, I got you. So I'm all handcuffed and I was like, just bend down a little bit, I got you. So I'm helping her with her shirt. And I said, can you fix my hair? I had on a wig. They had threw me in the grass. So I had like wood chips and everything in my hair. So I'm over there leaning and she doing what she can. We over there, teamwork, okay? Wherever I go, I'm gonna figure out how to make it work. The booking process took forever. Before I got up to the counter, the lady was a black security guard. She come up to me and she asked me, that's your real hair? I said, mm-hmm. She said, that's not a wig? I said, nope. And I look at her, she look at me, and I look at her and she look at me. So then she go get a pair of gloves. She put her hands up the back of my head and she felt the little clip. I said, man, come Come on, man. At the time, I had a relaxer in my head. So I had on a stocking cap, looking bald-headed. You know, my homegirl, she came, she took the thing off, and then I just shook my hair. And that's why my hair looks like that in the mugshot, okay? So then I finally get up to the counter, put my information in. They said, you can go in that cell right there, or you can stay out here and sit. The cell had like a little bed in there. I was like, I'm gonna go in the cell. I walk in there, and there is a puddle of piss. You know what? Those chairs sound real good right now. And this lady ends up getting booked. She's a paranoid schizophrenic, whoever was in the holding cell. They ended up taking them out and put that lady in there by herself. So I'm sitting in a chair and there's a window, like a glass window right here by my head. The lady, she keep banging on the window. And I'm just like, she said, you real cute. Oh, okay. My nephew would like you. Yeah, he would like you a lot. Thanks. She keep banging on the window. Nobody was looking, and she was like, you better look at me. Mama ain't raised no punk, so I ain't looking back. And she said, I'm about to kill all of y'all. I'ma kill all of y'all. I was sitting in the middle seat, but the person in this left seat ended up going to go through the other door to get their picture taken. They made me scoot to the seat that they was in. My head is directly behind the glass window now, and now the door is literally right next to me. So the lady's bamming on the thing again. I look back and she said, I'ma beat your when I get out of here with your ugly self. I'm already in here for assaulting a cop. Now you want to square up too. I mean, what's really good? We can get it on and popping, but you crazy. Am I even built for this? She just got so much going on. They said, we're going to transfer her to the medical unit, but we're going to lead her out of the cell by voice, because if we touch her, it could aggravate the situation. Mind you, I'm sitting literally inches away from this door that she's about to come out. She just said she gonna beat me up. Bruh, all right, let me prepare myself right now. If she come out this door and hit me, I'm gonna have to and hit her with a little two-piece or something. They start telling her, walk 2 steps back, put your hands behind your head, squat down. Like, to think that she's gonna listen to them, because she wasn't. And as soon as she gets to the point where I'm at, they grabbed her, which I didn't think they was gonna do that, but they grabbed her because I think they could sense that she was gonna do something crazy. Then we got the lady behind me in this other cell. She keep lifting up her shirt and putting her titties on the window. I'm like, oh, mom. I'm like, bruh, didn't y'all say I was gonna get a phone call? Let me call my mama. So then finally they called my name and they were like, all right, you gotta go through this door and go take your picture. They took my fingerprint and she was like, smile. You think I want to be here? I'm not about to smile. So I go to sit down. It's the boys on one side, girls on one side. I could hear the lady at the desk. She kept calling people's names for them to get their phone call. So I'm just sitting here thinking, it shouldn't take that long. I'm gonna get my phone call.
3 hours later.
Finally, she says, Grant? I was like, come on. Somebody's here to see you. So you're gonna have to go through that door, get your stuff, and there's gonna be someone waiting for you. I got on my clothes and had to go out of like 12 different doors. There's no way you can escape out of that jail. Once you walk into one little area, they close the door behind you, and then someone opens the next door, and then you walk a few more steps, and then they close that door, and then they open another door. Until finally I got to the last one, and I see my mom and my dad sitting right there. My mama had looked so distraught. I'm so glad y'all are here. I don't know what you had to pay to get me out of here, but thank you. My boyfriend, he was in tears. I didn't cry not one time. My dad was like, you not sad? You good? Are you okay? Yeah, I don't feel like I did anything wrong, so I didn't cry. You know, there's a lot of different sides to it that I didn't look at in the beginning. Like, I could have gotten a weapon from my boyfriend and tried to bring him back in there. Like, they didn't have no metal detector, so I think the cop was just doing proper protocol, but the way he went about it wasn't very tactful. I'm glad I'm out of this situation. But then the part about it that was really crushing was I wasn't going to court until middle of February. They sent out acceptance letters for college in February, March. I just applied to go to school. They're going to check my record and see that I am a freshly arrested candidate who was attempting to apply for their school. They're going to think I'm a delinquent. I was so sad. I was depressed. I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm dating this dude and he done got me in a situation where I might not even be able to go to college because of one night. After all of that, I actually did end up getting into college, thankfully. From that moment, I haven't been involved with the cops or anything because I changed my life for sure. That really was an eye-opener. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. That was the vibe. Dating that dude, that was an abusive relationship on all different levels. That took me to like the lowest part of myself and almost caused me to self-destruct, but I'm here now. Okay, you got to grow through what you go through, and that was one of those situations. I learned, I synced, and I conquered. Ooh, child. A lot of people never even knew that that happened, because obviously it's not something I'm gonna climb to the top of Mount Everest and scream at the top of my lungs. You know, that was a really dark place for me. Nobody really knew. Only like a handful of people knew this up until this day. Never let what you've been through define where you're gonna go. And I am a living testimony to that. If you're going through a hard time, just know it's only temporary. When you hit rock bottom, the only way you can go is up. All right, but I hope you enjoyed this story time, and if you did, definitely leave a like down below. Also leave a comment, let me know if you've been in a similar situation, if you're vibing out with this type of content, whatever. Leave me a comment, because I love reading what you guys have to say. But until next time, my love, stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya.